As these pale skins are walking, one of them said stop, and I felt the sharp pain around my uterus again. That was a pale skin running. So at the simultaneously, so sometimes, so now you don't know where the sharp pains are coming from, but when a pale skin is trying to make her or himself, these unclean spirits, not looked upon as slaves, because they are slaves, then they might try to ask one of them to, or demand one of the unclean spirits to send a sharp pain. And then that can be a form of slavery, trying to make themselves look like they have some form of status. But they don't have a form of status. A true status is when you are in a constitutional fold. True status is when you are able to travel outside of this landmass, and people are not looking at you as a terrorist, as an animal, and want to protect their men and their children, their little boys, from you. That's true status. True status is when people see you and they don't say, there's an animal there, be careful. They have a history of stealing, robbing, and murdering. Be careful. So that's true status. True status is when you go outside of your country or outside of your landmass, and they say, what is your nationality? And you don't say white, you don't say pale, you say my nationality is this, and we uphold our constitutional laws there. Because we respect those that have died and bled on the landmass. And that includes the United States Navy and Army. How can any nation respect a military force that's used themselves or are being used to be terrorists upon those that are trying to get back into the constitutional fold in their landmass? They don't have to worry about anything. If foreigners, if they want to cause harm, they don't have to worry about the Navy, the Army, or the military that have not taken an oath or affirmed to uphold the constitutional fold in this landmass. And that's one of the things that Abraham Lincoln spoke about. Abraham Lincoln said the military, the Navy, and the Army are supposed to uphold the constitutional laws and be protectorates in the executive will, because they have a history of being tyrants or abusing their power, and in this case probably slave breeding. So because you truly don't know what it is you're looking at. Oh, excuse me. That was a pale skin looking. I'm pretty sure they're not used to someone standing up for their constitutional rights here, because a lot of them are not a part of the constitutional fold. So they're definitely not used to a Moorish American doing such things. Possibly. But they're about to see. Many nations are seeing, not just here, but many nations see. It is truly a disgrace. Truly a disgrace. Especially if you are trying to get back into the constitutional fold, implementing divine laws of freedom, nonviolence. Truly a disgrace. It's an embarrassment. Islam. It is November 27, 2019. But I'm pretty sure the foreign nations knew this too.